Good afternoon, every one of you. Today I will be talking about how to get American citizenship within 3 years. So, if you have a non-immigrant visa, this video is not for you. Today I will be dealing with the people with immigrant visa. So let me first explain what is immigrant visa. Immigrant visa is a visa that carries green card. That once you go to America, you can get your green card within 2 months. So initially, immigrant visa had been divided into two. We have DV 2000, 2018, popularly called a visa lottery. But unfortunately, visa lottery has been cancelled in Nigeria. And obviously, I heard that the incumbent president of America is planning to cancel the visa lottery completely throughout the world. So that's the topic: how to get American citizenship within 3 years. So let's assume you have been given an immigrant visa in Nigeria or any other country, and you have purchased your ticket. And once you go to America, the first thing you need to do is to look for administration services, where you will get your social security number. So your social security number should be in your mail within 2 weeks, obviously maybe 3 weeks. So after that, you wait a little bit for your green card. The green card should be sent to you, let me just say within 2 months, or probably 3 months at most. So immediately you get your green card, look for a job, probably 1 or 2 jobs, so that you can get some little amount in your pocket. So after a month in your job, look for military recruiters. Enroll yourself in one of the military, enlist. You can go for Army, Marine, Navy, or Air Force, either of the 4. So once you join the military, obviously you're going to do a little exam called ASVAB. So if fortunately you pass the ASVAB, then the recruiter should call you and send you to boot camp. Boot camp is like a base where you will be trained as a military. So after your boot camp mostly normally take like 3 months. So after your boot camp, you will be sent to MOS school, so military operations specialist, where they will teach you your specialization. So that at times may probably take like a month to complete. So after you through with your MOS school, then you will be sent to your unit, to the fleet, where you will actually be working. So once you get to the fleet, after a month, you need to start your processing of being a citizen of America. First thing first, you go to this website, www.uscis.gov. So once you get to the website, you look for a form. You can search for it, N400, and that is the application for naturalization. That's the form you actually need. And 400, application for naturalization, that is the form you will actually need to the part of your citizenship. So once you download the form, you fill it up, your name and all necessary information. So after you fill it up, you will now send it to USCIS address. So you will send it to the USCIS. You can actually do it online if you want to, but if you are mailing, you will send it to this address. The first one is for UPS, USPS, if you want to send it to PO Box, but I will recommend it that you send it to the second address, USCIS, Attention Military N400 131S Dearborn, 3rd floor, Chicago. So once they saw the address, Attention Military, they will know who is sending the package, and they will give it a great priority. So meanwhile, when you send this form, make sure you get the question and answer for citizenship. The question is about 120 questions, but you only need, the interviewer will ask you 10 questions, which you have to score like 8, or you have to pass like 8 out of 10. So after some 2 or 3 weeks after you have sent your N400, within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the USCIS will send you a notice confirmation that you have received your form. So after that, after some months, like 1 month, make sure you give a follow-up. In the receipt that the USCIS will send to you, if you look by the left top corner, there's reference number. You start with a WAC 123 or 1231175. So that number is what you will be using in case you call the customer service. It's like a reference number, and when you call, you give them the number, they will tell you the status. And if you have any problem along the line, you can call the number too. So this is the number you will use to call the USCIS: 1-877-247-4645. This number is for military personnel only. If you are not in the military, please don't use this number. So the number is for military personnel only. So don't use the number if you are not in military. So make sure you call them like every month to remind them about your form N400. So after the form, they will send you a notice for fingerprinting. So that is why when you get to your unit, you have to let your boss know that you are pursuing your citizenship, because at times you don't want to miss any of these interview or any of these appointments. So when they call you for fingerprints, make sure you are available. When they call you for interview, make sure nothing disturbs you. So you need to inform your boss, your OIC, your officer in charge, that you are processing your citizenship. So in case if there is a operation in your unit, and that's the time the USCIS call you to come and have your fingerprint print, so you will just know how to talk to your boss so that you can go. Or maybe probably that's the time you have the interview, because you don't want to postpone or show sending an unavailability to USCIS. You have to be available. Though if you are not available, maybe something very tangible occurred, you can call or send an email to USCIS that you can't make it. But how we do actually that, we push your path to the citizenship to right. So it is better you let your boss know about it. So after that, the next thing is to we send you a letter for fingerprinting. So after the fingerprinting, they will do some little background check to know if you haven't committed any crime, if you have a clean record, and if you pass their background check, after some months, they will call you for an interview. So the interview, as I said initially, is just 10 questions. It only take like, let me just say 8 minutes. So out of the 10 questions, you have to pass 8. So the total question for the pass to the citizenship is about 120 questions. And most of them are very simple that you don't need to even worry about it. Who is the first president of the United States? How many stars do we have in the flag? You know, some cheap questions like that. And though there are some that you may a little bit difficult, so I implore you to study those ones very well. So once you go for the interview and you are able to pass, obviously the interviewer will let you know if you pass or if you fail. So if you pass, then congratulations. And if you don't, then you have to come back, probably after a month or 2 months. It depends on how you prepared. So let's assume you pass, because the questions are very simple. I see no reason why one should fail it, except if you are not serious. But if you are very serious, you should be able to pass the question. It's very simple questions. So after you pass the question, then just go home. 2 or 3 months after, they will send you a message, a notification, the date and place where you will be swearing in. So one thing you need to do when you are going for swearing in is make sure you put on your military uniform. So put on your military uniform during your swearing in. So what that will be is, if you go with your uniform, there's going to be a recognition for you. Obviously, you will sit in the front seat, and not only that, you will be the first person to receive your certificate. So that is why you need to put on your uniform, so that once you get there, they give you good recognition. So that's it. That's how you can get it. And don't allow anybody to fool you that you can't get it within 3 years. I got my citizenship within 2 years. So, but you have to be smart. You have to take it so serious. You know, the problem some of us do have is when they go to America, they want to call everybody in Nigeria to let them know we are now in America, instead of them to focus, you know, be determined, look for the next necessary thing to do, what's next you need to accomplish. They keep on calling, I'm now in America, before you know the time has gone. So if you have any problem along the line, you can, that is my number. You can add me on WhatsApp, send me a text message. I will definitely reply you immediately. So that is my number. So the next movie that I'm going to bring is going to be on, if you have a non-immigrant visa, what are you going to do? Non-immigrant visa is just like when a friend of yours invited you to America and you got to America. Now, what can you do to get your green card? What are the process you need to do? So I will be talking about, that will be in my next movie. I mean, my next video. So you can give me a call or send me a text message. And if you don't know how you can get to America and you need help, yeah, you can contact me too. I can send you some documents that you can use to go to embassy, and obviously you get the visa. So that is one thing. So for you to be citizen in America very, very fast, you have to join the military. That is the bottom line. So thank you. Please subscribe on my page, Sonepa the Truth. Thank you. God bless. Bye.